Too much mud, sipping on James the Reaper, nigga. Scroll those pictures of myself, gotta face my demons, nigga. If no one else, I'm doing myself, I plan to leave a nigga. Front on, I'm gon' lead on my own. Hustlin', ballin', got it right now, I'm strong.
Yo, what it do? Is your boy Kavis TV, man. We back with another video. We back with another reaction. Like I told you, we've been cooking up. Man. We got we have NBA legends. They ended their GOAT debate. So we finna get into this. We finna get into that video between Michael Jordan, LeBron James. You already know how this go. We've been hearing the GOAT debate for the longest. So we finna get up with close range people who played against them. And people, I think this debate here is never gonna end. I'm sorry, it's never gonna end. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But let's get into this video, bro.
The GOAT debate. It's been going on for years. Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Everybody has an opinion, but the truth is, only a few people really know what greatness looks like up close. The legends who actually played the game. Jordan's side of the story is clear. 6 rings, 6 tries, the ultimate competitor. He made winning look automatic. For a lot of people, that's the end of the conversation right there. But then you got LeBron. He's the all-time scoring leader. He's played in more finals than most franchises, and he can do everything on the court. Pass, score, defend. He's built to last, and he's proved it. Fans argue about it every day, but when you hear from NBA legends, guys who faced Jordan, who went head-to-head with LeBron, who shared the court with both, it just hits different. Some of them swear by MJ's killer instinct. Others say LeBron is the most complete player we have ever seen. So in this video, we're not just talking opinions. We're hearing from 15 legends who know the game better than anyone else. And when they weigh in, you start to realize this isn't just about numbers or rings. It's about what greatness means to people who lived it. This is 15 NBA legends putting an end to the GOAT debate. Let's start with one of the greatest ever, Magic Johnson. Magic redefined winning in the 80s with the Showtime Lakers. 5 rings, 3 MVPs. When Magic speaks on the GOAT debate, it carries serious weight.
That's what make him a bad boy and the best that's ever done it. Don't get it twisted. I love LeBron, but no. Yo, we got that documented. No, that's documented. Okay. Shotty, you heard that? Well, hold on. You know LeBron's not the GOAT. I love my boy. I love him. Yeah. But when Michael Jordan took off with that tongue out, hold up. Listen, because a lot of you wasn't born then. 1991 against my Lakers. Right hand. We thought we had him. He looked as we went down. He switched it to the left hand. Tongue went left. Spun it against the glass and good. There's nobody alive that's been able to do just that. That boy is too bad, I'm telling you right now. But LeBron is a bad boy too. He's a bad boy, but he's not Michael. Appreciate that, Magic. Look at it.
Charles Barkley, MVP, Hall of Famer, and one of the most outspoken voices in the game. Chuck never holds back, and in this debate, he shut down a LeBron fan with some powerful points that really makes you think.
Hey Charles, my name is Jordan, which is kind of annoying this question, but now that LeBron is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history with over 39,000 point careers, also ranking top 5 in assists and still climbing rankings in rebounds, blocks, and steals, all while consistently playing 20-plus seasons at an elite level for an old man, winning 4 championships, 4 MVPs, and making 19 All-NBA teams. Who is better, Jordan or LeBron?
You know, those are some incredible stats.
They are.
Those are some incredible stats. I'm never going to say anything bad about LeBron, I told you. I think he's the 3rd best player I've ever seen play after Michael and Kobe. It's just different eras. I love LeBron. I'm not going to say anything bad about him.
Different eras, man.
He didn't go to college for 3 years. You have to factor that in also. He had a 3-year head start on Michael. Okay, since you want me that. So, I'm going to just give a couple of things about, if he wanted to do it fair, he would say, well, how many games did Michael Jordan play compared to LeBron? And actually, if you look at the numbers, Michael actually had 5,000 more points in his career, same number of games. 5,000, which is 2.5 NBA seasons. But you have to factor in, Michael went to college for 3 years. And if you remember, he broke his foot his first year, and he retired for 2 years. So if Michael went to the NBA 3 years sooner, not missed his rookie year with a broken foot, and not retired for 2 years, he would be the all-time leading scorer.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
Did you ever look at how many shots Michael Jordan took and how many shots LeBron took?
I did not.
Michael
They
Jordan.
were both gunners.
Michael Jordan took way more shots.
Well, that was his job.
So
And let me tell you something. LeBron, we compare him favorable to Magic Johnson. He's a more of a triple threat than Michael was. I'll agree with that. But let me ask you a question. I want you to be honest with me in your heart.
all right.
If you had one game and you said, I need to win game 7, would you want LeBron, Michael, or Kobe in one game win all?
Oh no. Who would y'all pick? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Jordan on that. I'm gonna need Jordan to take over because he done. But you got Cold on. Then Braun done. But the game 7 to finish all to win the title. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to go with Jordan on that. I'm gonna stick with Jordan.
LeBron.
Okay.
Let's go back to Cleveland.
Michael Jordan's the best basketball player I ever played against. These young kids, they played against LeBron, but I was kind of caught off guard last week when Ernie said
he was only like 3 behind him in 30-point games or something like that.
and I was like, and he's played like 7 more years? That's an astonishing stat. As great as LeBron is, he's still behind Michael Jordan in 30-point games, and he's played 7 more seasons. That is astonishing. Even if you think LeBron's the GOAT, you wouldn't have known that. Shaquille O'Neal, 4 championships, a league
Everybody be
MVP,
forgetting
and
about
without
that,
question,
though.
the most dominant big man of his era. Shaq changed the game with the size, power, and personality. And when it comes to the GOAT debate, he doesn't hold back. You're about to hear exactly how Shaq sees it.
I think the greatest player is Michael Jordan. He's the only man that had me terrified on the court. Because I went from high school admiring him, college admiring him, and then he's right there in front of you. And all the shit you see on your poster, like he's doing it in real life. Like he came by me so fast sometimes I was like, oh shit. I do look at LeBron, but I also like listening to people's opinions.
Yep, absolutely.
Listen, Jordan was the greatest in my opinion, and he likes LeBron, that's his opinion, but when people look at stats, right? So, his stats are definitely gonna be up there. And to have passed up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I can truthfully say I'm jealous of that feat.
Reggie Miller, Hall of Famer and one of the game's greatest shooters, spent the 90s going head-to-head with Jordan. So he's going to tell you how he sees it.
You hear it all the time. Who's the GOAT, who's the greatest and all that between, him and LeBron. And I try to stay away from that because I went against LeBron his first year. He was a rookie, my last year. So I don't have no point of reference. But I will say LeBron has the greatest career.
I say it all the time.
He has the greatest career. But Mike is the best
Basketball player ever.
I think it's just Bron got the longevity. That's it.
But LeBron has the greatest career, and I think why a lot of old heads want to dog out LeBron is because they were never as good as he is this late in their career.
Right.
And they want to get on him for that.
Yeah.
LeBron, at 22 years in, at 40, whatever he is, and is about ready to be first or second team All-NBA.
25, 8, and 8.
As old guys, they were never, Call them all out.
Some of them wasn't this good in their prime.
That's the thing.
Straight up, they wasn't.
And for him to be this good, this long,
Incredible.
you got to say he has the greatest career.
By far.
But is he the best? That's greatest and best is two different things. And I think that's why old heads are getting it mixed up. And they don't want to give LeBron his due.
Yeah, he deserved it.
He deserves that. I mean, we all wish we could be playing like him in year 22.
Allen Iverson, 2001 MVP and a cultural icon, was more than a player, he was a movement. When he talks about Jordan and LeBron, it's straight from the heart.
So who's on your list? Top 5. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal. Steph Curry. When people talk about,
He
your
had his
favorite
stuff in
players,
all the legends like Larry Bird. He had his stuff. I want to hear more about that with AI. Like, I want to hear more background about that. Why I add stuff in the top 5 over all the legends that were before him. I want to know about that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. But it just that's his top 5 though. That's his opinion. I want to hear more about it though.
were the best players in the world. I say Mike and I say Kobe. You know what I mean? And then everybody else.
LeBron's after that for you?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely after that. I hear all the comparisons and all that. You know what I mean? And I have to be biased. I have to be because he made me want to be me.
Yeah.
But then I get a chance to, when you want to debate about it, I get to talk about his accolades. I get to talk about what he's done. I love LeBron as a basketball player, as everything that he did for basketball. I mean, the man he is off the basketball court. All the things that he's accomplished.
We all do. If you don't, you a hater.
You know what I mean? He's it. You know what I mean? And they always putting them together, like, why it can't be, like, LeBron is on Mount Rushmore.
Facts.
That's enough.
You know what I mean? Like, by saying that Mike is better than him.
Yeah, it's not no disrespect, because you're better than who I am and was as a basketball player. And one thing I don't respect when it comes to people that get upset about the debate.
Yeah.
That's your opinion. It's nothing wrong with you saying LeBron is the best.
Stephen Curry. He changed the game forever. He's a 4-time champ, 2-time MVP, and the greatest shooter we have ever seen. He even battled LeBron in multiple finals, which makes his voice in the GOAT debate impossible to ignore.
Greatest player of all time.
So the way that I ascribe to the mindset that there are multiple GOATs, and I hate that it's not a cop-out answer, but it's so hard to compare eras, and getting into that conversation of, if you put Michael in this era or if you put LeBron in that era, it's kind of an unfair, it's a great barbershop debate, and it's something that'll never stop until the end of time.
Kevin Garnett brought that unmatched intensity every night, and an NBA champion, MVP, and one of the fiercest competitors ever. When asked about the GOAT debate, KG gave a perspective that was different from most, and it really makes you think.
I think they both have transcended the game in a different way. Obviously, we've never seen someone have 39,000 points, 66,000 minutes on the goddamn floor. Yeah. We put time into this game. We know when I'm watching the 38-year-old have more energy than 21s, 22-year-olds, 29-year-olds, he is arguably the most. He's everything on the floor. So that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. I don't want to be in 223 watching something of the past. I want to be in 223 watching something of the future. And that's what I'm embracing now.
The past is happening right now.
Man, listen, it's happening.
He's dominating right now.
Tracy McGrady, 2-time scoring champ, Hall of Famer, and one of the smoothest scorers in history. T-Mac bridges the Jordan and LeBron eras with a unique perspective.
When I was younger, I used to be like, nah, MJ's the GOAT. Nobody compares. Mike's the GOAT. I was like, as I get older, I'm like, so what? Why does it matter? I think LeBron is a GOAT in his era because he's the best. He's been the best player for God knows how long. MJ was the best player in his era. So It's two different eras, two different styles of basketball to say who is the GOAT. My GOAT, because I grew up watching MJ, is MJ. But to me, LeBron is in that conversation.
Paul Pierce, Finals MVP and Celtics legend, and is known for bold statements about LeBron and MJ. His takes never fail to draw attention.
This conversation, I mean, when we talk about the GOAT, man, he might be the GOAT. I think that right there probably solidified it, and this is the reason why. He put himself in a place, where I don't see nobody passing him in our lifetime in scoring, for one. Two, when you look at his accolades and you look at the longevity, and then you look at the biggest part of it was the expectations coming out of high school, that type of pressure. I'm going to tell you this. I remember being in my first All-Star game in Philly. And, we in the locker room and, we talking to reporters and they was like, man, have y'all heard of this kid? The chatter was like, have you heard of this kid named LeBron James? Man, this kid he a high school phenom. He's so good, he could probably start in this All-Star game. And I was like, so I sat up and was like, what? I'm looking around, I'm like, they go AI, Kick Ticket, Shaq, Jordan. Like, this kid, I had to really sit up and say, it's a kid out there in high school this good.
Dennis Rodman, 5-time champion and a defensive legend, lived through the Bulls dynasty right beside Jordan. His perspective comes from experience few can match.
That's been a big debate for a while now.
No question.
I just think that if you look at Michael, the body of work he's done over the years, and you look at LeBron, the body of work he's done over the years, if Michael played in this era, he'll average 50. He averaged 50 points. LeBron's a great talent. No doubt. He's probably one of the top 3 players ever played with Kobe, Magic, Kareem. But Michael's right there. I don't know why you guys discuss the GOAT. Why you discuss the GOAT?
Steve Nash, a 2-time MVP and one of the greatest passers ever, sees the game with precision. His view on the GOAT debate reflects that vision.
It's tricky. I think MJ's my guy for sure. Always. When you talk about LeBron and Kobe, I totally understand why people have LeBron where he is, either first or second in many people's eyes. When you look at the whole picture of everything LeBron's done over the course of his career, it's hard to argue with. I don't know. I think you probably have me saying Jordan, LeBron, Kobe on the total picture. But how do you go wrong? At their best, they're all three of them. At their best, all three of them have played the game at a level higher than anyone else in the world.
Right, back.
Yeah. Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film, 9-time All-Star and one of Jordan's fiercest rivals. Few players tested MJ like Dominique did.
If you ain't ever faced him, you don't understand. If you ain't ever faced Mike, you can't make that comment.
Yeah.
Man, I played against some of the most hard-nosed, talented players that ever played this game. He was a phenomenon, and he had attitude with it. I mean, he was. When you played against Mike, his eyes were bloodshot red every game. Like he was possessed. I used to say to myself, all right, I got to go work tonight. Jesus is coming.
Patrick Ewing, a Knicks legend and Hall of Famer, went head-to-head with Jordan in countless playoff battles. He knows MJ's greatness better than most.
I got a question. This young generation thinks a certain way. Who is your GOAT basketball?
Here we go. It's funny that everybody asked that question. And to me, I think Michael Jordan is the best in my era. The way that the way that he played, everything that he brought to the table, not to take anything away from LeBron or Kobe. LeBron is great, but Michael was a killer from day one. He was an assassin from day one. I thought that LeBron had to learn how to be an assassin. He was great now. Like if you ask me who would I want to play with, I'm gonna say LeBron
because you want to score.
Yeah, I want to score. I want to score. LeBron is a lot like Magic. He's a facilitator. He knows how to get people the ball, and he became a scorer as he got older. But he's great. But I'm gonna say Michael. But you can't take anything away from the rest of the guys. You can't think. You got Kareem, you have Wilt, you have Bill Russell. All these guys, Dr. J, all these guys were great in their era. I think it's rough when you just pick one person to say that this is the greatest of all time. Now, Michael has done some great things, and unfortunately, because I had to, go against that guy starting from college to the NBA, and he's done an outstanding job of just the things that he was able to do. You got to take your hat off to him.
John Stockton, the NBA's all-time leader in assists and steals, faced Jordan in 2 finals. His voice carries a steady authority in this debate.
I think LeBron's a great player. To me, there's just something about MJ. Share with the listeners what Michael Jordan was all about, how good he was.
Yeah, he's arguably the best competitor in any sport ever. I mean, it may be over the top even. If you're sitting here talking like this, there'd be a competition over space. I mean, I played ping pong with him once.
Who won?
Oh, he did. Yeah, it was close. At the Olympics, and what amazed me about that was the vigor in which he sought the victory. I mean, we're just kind of, we're sitting in the room, there's kids all around, we're just kind of batting it around, and it was on really quickly. And he was on a mission. And that's the way he approached everything. He sought that it's not negativity, he sought that edge in every part of his life, which separates him, frankly. And some things I like about him, and again, I don't think it's just between those two. Frankly, I think that, I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has to be mentioned. I think Wilt Chamberlain has to be mentioned. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. I think there's a lot of guys that fit into that category, and the circumstances weren't all the same and equal and all. But anyway, so getting back to Michael, he had tremendous fundamentals, tremendous basketball IQ, and then obviously athleticism. But he wasn't hampered by the athleticism. This was first, and I think that's what made him special. Yeah. And he never switched teams.
Yes.
He ended up playing for Washington, but that's a whole different ballgame. He wasn't seeking rings and trying to find the best opportunity. He said, look, this is what it is. You guys come here, we'll get her done, and you have to respect that.
And finally, Larry Bird, 3-time MVP, Celtics icon, and one of Jordan's early rivals. When Bird speaks on the GOAT, the basketball world listens.
The one thing I do know, I always knew how good I was.
Right.
I didn't care what you thought of my game now.
Yeah.
I knew in the majority of the games I played with the team I had, we're going to win most of them. So I had that kind of confidence. But they always talk about the great. I tell people, quit whining about LeBron. Enjoy him while he's here. He's unbelievable. I mean, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest ever. And then you go back, I played against Magic, Michael, Kareem. I mean, the list goes on and on. So it's hard to pick one guy. But, I mean, it just seems like everybody in their era thinks their era is the best. I don't buy any of that.
Right.
Things change.
And that's it. 15 legends, 15 voices. The debate may never officially end, but hearing from them brings us closer to the truth. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me which legend had the best take in this GOAT debate. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time.
Hey man, make sure subscribe, comment with video you want to react to next. Comment your opinion. I want to hear y'all guys' opinion on this. We, like, to this day, like Curry said, it's gonna be a conversation and debate that is never gonna end. So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all comment down below. I want to hear y'all opinion on that. Excuse me. See y'all next video, man.